How do you trust a man who betrayed every friend America ever had? After 9/11, America invoked Article 5, and the world stood with us. Ukraine sent troops to Afghanistan. They had no obligation, no treaty, no benefit, but they showed up. They fought. They died for us because they believed in us, in America, and what we said we stood for. Now it's their turn to need help, and we turn our backs. While Ukraine digs graves for children killed by drones, we debate costs. While they hold the line with blood and bone, we argue over timing. This isn't politics. This is betrayal. Trump shattered NATO trust. He alienated allies so deeply that South Korea and Japan started making deals with China. The same China he calls an enemy. He calls Ukraine a territorial dispute, invites Russia to the table, and left Ukraine outside. You don't make peace by shaking hands with a butcher. Ukrainians aren't asking for your sympathy. They are asking for strength, for unity, for support, for the same courage they showed us in Afghanistan when we were the ones under fire. They've held the line for years with their bare hands. Farmers, teachers, mothers, fighting tanks with rifles, carrying wounded brothers and sisters through shellfire. And we, the arsenal of democracy, send delays, debates, and half measures. Where is our honor? Where is our fire? Where are the leaders who still understand the cost of freedom? We were once the nation the world could count on. Now we let propaganda poison our faith, money override our morals, and cowardice redefine our strength. When Ukraine falls, don't say you didn't know. Don't say no one warned you. You'll remember this moment when you scrolled past courage, when you chose comfort over character, when you looked away from the last nation still willing to die for democracy and freedom. Because if the world lets Ukraine fall, it won't just be the end of a country. It will be the end of the idea that freedom was ever real. And when your children ask what you did while tyrants and dictators carved up the world, you better pray you have more to say than "I was tired. I was busy. It wasn't my problem. It wasn't my country." Because if the world lets Ukraine fall, it won't just be the end of a country. It will be the death of conviction. It will be the moment democracy blinked. The moment every tyrant and dictator on earth saw that they can crush the brave and the free will do nothing. And when the smoke clears and the